Tsunami warnings are in place for millions of people across the Pacific after a massive earthquake off the coast of Russia. The magnitude 8.8 quake hit near Russia's Kamchatka Peninsula at about 11:25 local time and is believed to be one of the most powerful ever recorded.
The powerful earthquake, one of the biggest ever recorded, triggering tsunami warnings across large parts of the Pacific Ocean. Buildings submerged in water after 3 tsunami waves hit the Kuril Islands in eastern Russia, according to local authorities. In northern Japan, this is the siren residents heard, prompting people to leave low-lying areas, with a tsunami of up to 3 metres expected in some areas of the country. The warning for Hawaii has now been downgraded. This siren sounded on beaches earlier. A 5.5-foot wave was recorded on the island of Maui, and there was gridlock in coastal areas as people aimed for higher land. An advisory level is now in place, meaning there is the potential of strong waves, minor flooding and strong currents, but a major tsunami is not expected. Waves have hit the US coast of California as the earthquake that began in southeast Russia impacts areas throughout the Pacific Ocean. A time-lapse of tides changing in Japan as the sea responds to the impact of the tremor. There are no reports of any deaths or injuries since the warnings began.
While the epicentre of this earthquake was in a remote region off the coast of Russia, its effect was felt across the Pacific Ocean. So let's take a look at how an earthquake can trigger a tsunami and inundate coastlines thousands of miles away. This was a magnitude 8.8 earthquake, the biggest since the 2011 earthquake in Japan that generated a deadly tsunami. The epicentre, just off the coast of Kamchatka, is along a fault line, a boundary where 2 of the Earth's tectonic plates, those shifting puzzle pieces of the Earth's crust, are moving towards each other. At this point, it's known as a subduction zone along this fault line, when one of the tectonic plates is sliding beneath the other, subducting. But that doesn't happen smoothly. Those pieces of Earth's crust get stuck. And it's when they become unstuck and release all of that energy that you get an earthquake. This movement, when it happens under the sea, shifts huge volumes of water above it, and that triggers the tsunami. The effects of the earthquake were felt thousands of miles away. Millions were evacuated in Japan, Hawaii and Russia, and large waves are still hitting the west coast of the US. The force of the earthquake has also triggered a volcanic eruption in eastern Russia, leaving many people across the region on high alert.